Welcome to the home run for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first. That one's out of here and into the second deck. Three minutes to go. And that one's gone into the second deck. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. See you later, all the way to the upper deck. That's gone into the bullpen. 2 minutes remaining. 7 home runs now. Home run number 9. One minute remaining. There's number 10. That is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. 8 minutes. Now hitting the challenger in the semifinal matchup. Smoking. A long home run. That one's out of here and into the second deck. And that one's gone into the second deck. Three minutes to go. Four home runs now. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. 2 minutes remaining. Another home run. Another home run. Look out, upper deck. One minute remaining. .30 seconds left. is gonna do it. The round has officially begun. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 20, Smoking. That's his first home run. No doubt about that one. 3 minutes to go. That one's out of here and into the second deck. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. That one's gone into the second deck. Two minutes remaining. That's gone into the bullpen. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. That's gone. Home run number 8. His third in a row. One minute remaining. See you later. All the way to the upper deck. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. 30 seconds left. And that will be the one that crowns our champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Smoking.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Troy Urban will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Andy Valido, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, great job.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Andy Valido is on deck. The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Valido. He singled his last time up.
Andy Valido.
Here's the 2-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Fader has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is the Yankee Rubio. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit in the air out to left field. Schaefer is over. And that ends the inning. Some more. Striding in once again, A.J. Whipple. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a bolt. We enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Gavin Cecchini next. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He's on the move for second. And gloves it. The throw to first. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey will see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Ready once again, Andy Polito. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance for a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Whipple is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into right center field, that's going to be a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Digging in once again, Todd Swan. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hard on the ground towards second. Smokey ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Gavin Cecchini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out towards second. Smokey scoop. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Doyle Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Ready for another shot now, Peter Fader. He flew out in his last at-bat. Up the middle. Smokey fields. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. MLB Network is on. Next up from New York, Peter Fader. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is it's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
On to first, and they get them both. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Nick Castellanos now. Previously with Taijuan Walker. He's 1 for 2. The 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And this one's in the dirt, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next for New York, Smokey struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Andy Valido waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valido. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame, and he'll get back in safely. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sergio Rubio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hard 90,
hard on the ground to second. Whipple has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Byron DeLong. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bat.
Now at the plate, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Missed with a slider. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. Cicchini scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Yanks seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Afternoon baseball. At the plate, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Schaefer is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. At the plate, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone.
Consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistent.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Next for the Mets, A.J. Whipple. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-2, here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6. So striding in, Smokey. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch coming, here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Come on.
Back up the middle, that's through into center field. Base hit. Third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andy Valito. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better.
Get down, slide.
Cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Designated hitter, Sergio Rubio.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping up now, Byron DeLong. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fader has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Into the box now, Peter Fader. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 1-1. To short. And that's through, a base hit. Swan rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. But that runner was...
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close...
Stepping into the box, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. And it's 1-2. Fay aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Zach Morton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on.
MLB The Show has digging in, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
In there for strike number 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
2-1, here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance, Sergio Rubio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in to try it again, Abraham Quevedo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Abraham Quevedo.
The 2-2. And And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't cleanly. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Striding in once again, Romeo Maddox. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call.
Digging in once again, Smokey. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1 the count. Three and one.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out, but other times you don't have your good stuff.
Ready for another shot now, Alexi Marmolejo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards second. And there's 1 away. So Tampa's batting order turns over, set to go. Art Rincon.
Third baseman, Art Rincon.
Hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready once again, Abraham Quevedo.
Designated hitter, Abraham.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything.
Digging in the switch hitter for him to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Ripped down the first base line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and wrote baseball for you. Next for New York, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. He's set. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today. Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right.
Into the box, Corey Yoder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Corey Yoder.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Andy Valito. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Rubio. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit sharply toward the right side. Styles back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So digging in now, Byron DeLong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Third inning, no score to this point. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey. Pass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs. Now to the plate, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's ball 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Andy Valido has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And that is why you just can't put yourself.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The second, this could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is so.
Up next for the Rays, Frank Blue. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Frank Blue.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground to second base. This could. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6. Now in the box, Smokey. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Smokey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Pedroza leads off first with 1 away. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in and looking for more, Art Rincon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Valido. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Yoder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no. An 8-0 shutout this evening. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Afternoon baseball now. Stepping into the box, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he'll get back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it did.
Now at the plate, Smokey, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two balls and no strikes. Smokey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it. The ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Fay on second, Smokey at first, 1 gone. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Into the box now, Byron DeLong. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Digging in, Frank Blue, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frank Blue. 1-1.
Swung on and grounded out towards second. Smokey. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Smokey.
He's set and the pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Still even at 2-2. Pain stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. Maddox might try to make a play on it. This is line to left. Styles will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So coming to the plate, Antonio Santiago. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries so far. 3-2 pitch. And that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Andy Valido would be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. A dive. He's got it. The throw. It's in time. Leading off the inning, Frank Blue, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later.
1-1.
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners. Hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in, Antonio Santiago. 0 for 2 of the run batted in for him thus far.
Antonio Santiago.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Styles on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man. This one ends with a 10-5 score. New York jumped out to an early.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Designated hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Smokey. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, he'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 20.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sergio Rubio. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron DeLong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next for New York, Walter Sinclair comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As ready once again, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and that's in there for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Cologne has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Striding in once again, Tyson Johnson.
Right fielder, Tyson Johnson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Smokey gloves it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Ready for another chance. Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch. Ready for another shot now. Sergio Rubio. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cologne is under it, and that retires the side. Starting to... So next to the plate for the Royals, Tyson Johnson.
Right fielder, Tyson Johnson.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So last chance here, and stepping in, Smokey, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Line toward the gap in left center. Schuster is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the... A great start to the week. Standing in, Jimmy Lyle. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a relay home. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andy Valito is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This game is definitely out of the norm.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Lots of baseball left as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Derek Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Smokey. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in, Tyson Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Johnson.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot on his horse. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
First baseman, Andy Valido.
Now the 2-1. Popped up. Martin is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edward Otto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So,
and he runs out of gas between bases. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Manuel Margot. Shot on the ground is short. From his bottom. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Ball 1. Fay at second with 2 down. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
he's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Valido. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Edward Otto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is... Digging in, Smokey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Smokey.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Popped him up. Martin shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The New York Yankees. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball. Stepping in, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in now, Smokey 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone.
Yeah, that's what you call a dream scenario.
Digging in, Jimmy Lyle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jimmy Lyle.
Hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Now the 1-0.
Oh, find it, find it, find it.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Jorge Alfaro.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping up now, Henry Ornelas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So coming to the plate, Smokey. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Byron DeLong. He singled his last time up. Set and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Into the box now, Smokey. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
As a fellow once said, the only...
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Standing in, Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. This one ends with a 10-5 score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Afternoon. Ready now, Smokey.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sergio Rubio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the... Stepping into the box, Mitchell Hahn. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So digging in now, Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sergio Rubio would be next. Line drive to left. Cologne is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Schuster, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Gets this one down. Smokey. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Ready once again, Henry Ornelas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Sergio Rubio. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
The shortstop, Byron DeLong.
The 3-1 pitch. He's running. Oh, in confusion as he just looks at a strike. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. He got under one and popped out his last hit out towards second. Smokey overdue. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Smokey.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance, Sergio Rubio. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between. Digging in once again, Derek Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Smokey, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees Tuesday night. Now at the plate, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Smokey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Medeiros is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hedges. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Ball to second. This could be 2. He's right to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Digging in for his second at bat, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Next for New York, Andy Valido. He flew out in his last at-bat. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Edward Otto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Edward Otto.
This is popped up. Hubble waits on it. And that ends the inning. In now for the O's, Austin Hedges.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it is on 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Hubble moving to his right on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Jim Baisley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Jim Baisley.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Valido has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Blank.
Gene Blank.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is ready for another shot now. Andy Lopez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Andy Lopez.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Joel Benitez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Benitez.
1-1-1.
The middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run.
Standing in, Smokey. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valido. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. So 1-1. Hit hard to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So striding forward now, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
But he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And a second run is across. And he's in safely to third as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Valido. He singled his last time up.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 7-5, tonight's final. The Yankees crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel. Afternoon baseball on the show as we... So coming to the plate, Smokey. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. At the plate, Andy Valido. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the second deck and gone. Stepping into the box, Joel Benitez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. On the ground is short. Could be 2. 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding into the box, Ray Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4. Stepping in, Smokey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Benitez will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. In now, Andy Lopez.
How about him? Third baseman, Andy Lopez.
Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Benitez will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in, Sherwood McMahon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Sherwood McMahon.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Smokey 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Rubio gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now to the plate, Andy Valido.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Andy Valido.
1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Rubio is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Nice shot right there.
Coming to the plate now, Edward Otto, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Kodowski is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Walter Sinclair. He singled his last time up. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Ready now, Joel Benitez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the late.
1-1-1.
Down by a bundle. It's time to get some and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man. Now batting, Sam Cruz. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Sam Cruz.
A pause and the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. Now in the box, Fernando Medeiros. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. At the plate, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
8-3 is today's final. The New York Yankees jumped out. Folks filing in. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First delivery, and a curveball that time that broke too low. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a...
In for strike.
That ball and bury it.
And he's back in standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Maris is going to get there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Randy Morris.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Smokey. Throw gets him, 2 down. And here's Jose Peraza. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them. Offensive side of the ball, stranding the rest.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding in once again, Colt Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Colt Moran.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down. Ready for another chance. Smokey earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Reyes takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yanks go. Digging in for his second. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later.
And that's out number 1. Striding in for Boston. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Knee-high fastball against left-handed pitching so far this season. Smokey is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready once again, Andy Valito, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And oh, trouble averted as he takes away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Roberto Tejeda, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Right. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is ready for another shot now. Smokey 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Smokey, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up most.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 runs coming. Digging in and looking for more, Colt Morant. He singled his last time up. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. To his right, Smokey, and that's the second out. Digging in once again, Rufus Ware. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Otto is there. And that's the third out. An 11-7 final in this one. Boston put up a 4 spot in the open. Friday night baseball. Next for New York, Smokey. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here from the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Scorched to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. In now, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Pedroza, base runner at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is Contreras. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Waldron has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Smokey will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Contreras. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So digging in now, Smokey. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he'll reach first safely. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valito. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
In now is the Yankees DH, Sergio Rubio. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double. Next up for the Red Sox, Dwayne Waldron. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look promising so far in this one as we move into the later inning. By Abondo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave. Another big crowd. Striding into the box, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Settling in now, Roberto Tejeda. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey ranges to his right. And there's 1 gone to start the night. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Toward second. Smokey is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now.
Beat it
Sent
out,
on the ground out to second. Peraza is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Stepping up now, Buster Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have this part of the game.
And there's one down now. At the plate, Cody Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cody.
Into the box, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Smokey.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just keeping him close. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Sergio Rubio will be next. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding in, Chauncey Hillman.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Smokey gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So stepping in, Jose Peraza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over. Sunday afternoon. Now at the plate, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Here's a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To short, hit hard. To his left, Reyes. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Cody Reyes. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Third, this could be 2. Dozier scoops it up. For 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Stewart. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the 0-1. Ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right. Stewart ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been.
Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. And that's through for a hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waldron is over. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So last chance here, and stepping in, Byron DeLong. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Waldron is over. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
6-2, the final total today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Stevenson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Taijuan Walker struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.